going on, everyone? Today we're going to do a fortune-telling card game review from 1939. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and like the video if you have not already. So today we're going to be looking at a game called Starluk, and it came out of London, England around 1939, and this is like an astrology card game. So this is the box. Really beautiful box, really great condition for 1939, and it has a really nice red color to it. Gold gilding. I've seen green ones before. Now, mind you, this is a really difficult game to find. I've only seen maybe two for sale, and I've been doing this for almost 4 years now. So basically, it is like Astrology Uno, but you get these scores at the very end of the game, and it tells your fortune. It's an astrology fortune telling game. Now, it's cool because here's the chart, but they also give you a set of directions on how to play the game as well. So this game is coming on its 100-year copyright mark, and those of you that like to take old games and reproduce them, in the next 15 to 20 years, this is actually going to be a viable game that you can reproduce and not have to worry about copyright laws. So without further ado, let's take a look at the instructions. So we kind of looked at the scoring card. Now, these are the instructions on how to play the game. I just kind of breezed through them. Here's an example of how to do the scoring. And it almost seems like it's like an Uno astrology game. I didn't read too much into it, but these are the score charts. Okay. And they're front and back. So there's 12 of them here. So that's 24 score charts. If you're obviously going to play this game, you're probably gonna want to copy them. Take one of them to like a Office Max or some office store and get them copied. So these are the cards. Okay, it's like a fortune-telling astrology game. The card stock is pretty thick. The game is a little bowed. The cards are a little bowed. But that's to be expected for literally almost 100-year-old astrology playing card deck or game, that matter. So as I said, it is like a divination game. So not only are you playing with others, but you are scoring each other to divine your future. So it's super interesting. This is the back, and we have all of these zodiacal signs. And why don't we flip through the cards for a moment? So you have some virtues, and then the rest of them are numerical planetary cards. So we have fortitude, and I really like the fortitude on this. We have charity, temperance, hope, and faith. Now, the rest of these cards are simply just numerical planetary cards. And as we flip through it, you'll see what I mean by it's kind of like Astrology Uno. Now, they associate 3 suits with, I believe it's 3 or 4 suits with negative energy. So I think it was Uranus, Saturn, Mars, and one other one. We'll see what it is in here. But Mercury is considered a positive one, positive planet type. Here's a more negative, or so they say in this game. And I'm just doing a fast flip through because they're pretty all generic, because it is meant to be a card game. It's not really meant to be a it's a divination card game. Here's Mars, more of a malefic type of image. Jupiter, obviously a positive suit in this game, and they try to depict the planet inside of the card. So they're fitting 7 Jupiters in here. Here's Saturn, considered a malefic or negative portrayed card. And if you're interested in this game, this divination game, this astrology divination game, you can purchase it on my website, themindfulhermit.com. I will have a listing on eBay, and I will also have a listing on Etsy. So the moon is considered beneficial. And I'm just going to breeze through these real quick, just because they're all pretty generic. There's nothing special except extra planets added on and numbers. Here's Venus. And the point of the game is to add up your score chart at the very end, and actually divine a fortune from the score chart. I believe this is, Neptune I think was considered a negative planet too, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I think there was 3: Neptune, Mars, 4, Uranus. Well, it's okay. Then the Sun. And all the cards are included in this game, and we'll just finish off with the virtue cards. And the virtues are kind of like wild cards. They kind of negate whatever score was laid down for that turn. So anyway, this is the Starluk game. Comes with the score charts, instructions, everything that you would get as if you were buying it right from 1939. Enjoy, everyone.